Hi guys, in this video we're going to be talking about a great tip if you're feeling like you're getting isolated from your friends as you progress on this journey.
Hey guys, what we noticed on this journey, it can be very lonely. Sometimes, you have this awakening and you go, oh my God, we're in a matrix, we're in an illusion. I'm a soul that's an infinite soul that's having a human experience right now and everyone else is very asleep. And all of a sudden you just can't be around certain people because they can't see what you see. So naturally you start questioning, am I going crazy? Am I doing the right thing here? Is there other people out there like me? And if you've found our channel, you are perfectly okay with this awakening. Just so you know, we felt like you as well. And it is such a normal thing to feel isolated on this journey and alone.
Yeah, so we've found this is still going on in our lives. In fact, for myself personally, I've got to this point where I realize there's certain people that I'm just going to have to stop associating with. And it's because of how they are behaving in and around the fact that I'm changing. So it's clear I'm changing and I don't hide it. I'm proud of it because I feel like I'm being kinder, more compassionate, more understanding, more empathetic. It's who wouldn't want to hang around me? I'm not going to give anyone a hard time, but some people notice the change and it's almost like they'd like the old Pete. And it's not that I ever was particularly nasty or whatever, but certainly the sort of conversations that I want to have has changed dramatically. I just don't want to talk about meaningless stuff. You know what I mean? It's like now it has to be all about things that are more in line with love and light and higher intelligence and consciousness and the joy of life and enthusiasm and being alive and enjoying this gift of experiencing 3D and being human and to learn all the tricks of the matrix and unpicking the puzzle and I'm into all of those sorts of conversations. So talking about politics, the football, weather, etc., I just don't have time for. And there's certain people who I've been feeling more recently got a problem with that. So that's okay, but I'm going to spend less time with them. And then you got this amazing little reminder on your phone this morning. I remember you saying,
this morning I woke up and someone beautiful light warrior from across the world sent me a meme, a video meme on Instagram. And it was the analogy of changing and associating with old friends, and it has a season, these friendships. We're not to stay as the caterpillar forever. We're going to transfer into the butterfly. That is the design of the universe, to transcend our consciousness, to evolve, not repeat. And this analogy was about the seasons of friends, going through high school with friends and then graduating through uni with the same friends and then perhaps going and being, friends when you have children. It's continuously staying with the same friends through your life. But what the analogy was about, just staying with the season. Yeah, it's a season and we're meant to evolve through that season. And it's like the rocket ship launching off the pad, and you're going to go to a certain altitude and there's going to be parts of the rocket that have to drop off to sustain the rocket to keep proceeding up through different altitudes. And some people just can't handle certain altitudes, and that is okay. It is okay. We're all designed to be a part of the puzzle, for this journey. Some souls might have to come back and do this work again. It mightn't be their contract this lifetime to awaken, to transcend their consciousness, to learn heart-mind coherence. And that is perfectly okay. So I guess being aware of this analogy and realizing that, some of us light workers will only be the rocket. We're all got a part to play in this big awakening, the great awakening on the grand stage of this global awakening. We're all playing a character. And some of our family members and old school friends that were in season a while ago or once upon a time are playing a role to trigger you and to help you get to that higher altitude.
And don't some play such a good role. It's like, it triggered sometimes. So yes, guys, if this is the time of ascension, if you are like the rocket going up, be okay with the process. You're going to shed like the rocket does. You're going to shed some layers and you're going to shed some associations as you go up as well. And as we're going through that, let's all of us remember to do that with compassion, kindness. Oh, you know, you can say whatever you want, of course, but I wouldn't be saying to people, I've outgrown you. I'm just ascending so much. I've outgrown you and I'm not taking your calls anymore. I mean, just let them work that out if that's what's going on. And be kind and be compassionate and understanding, because maybe they'll decide to jump in a rocket and go up as well, if you get what I mean, and join you in the high altitudes, and all of a sudden you can reconnect again and have wonderful conversations. And one of my truly close friends, I never pushed about this whole topic at all. I was always stable and just there with him, probably my dearest friend, if you're watching this, Jason. And we went through all of this until eventually he's like, I want to get in the rocket ship too. I'm watching what you and Roxy are doing. I'm watching how your life's playing out. What do I watch? But tell me what to do in part of my daily routine. How do I change? And the messages between us now are deeper, more real. Like we just spoke yesterday and it was amazing. And he asked for my advice on something and I really gave him what I thought. And he goes, you don't believe how much that response just resonates with me. He goes, thank you so much for that reply. I really appreciate it. It's like the friendship has gone on together. So I could have put a line through it when it was difficult back 39 times ago, right? But I played that through.
You make me actually emotional because I see how much he's transformed.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, Jace, we love you so much. You're doing such a good job, really.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful to see the blossoming of a soul, you know, and knowing where you've come from and where you're going and where you're, And it's a message for everyone else as well watching this. It's like some of you being the light worker and the way shower, you're going to light the spark. You're going to light the fire in your little circle, in the people that you know. And it's to be celebrated like when they come along on the ride with you. So as you're elevating and as you're shedding some of those layers or those attachments, do it with style and grace and kindness, because you never know, they might be following that light just behind you and coming back in again, and you can reconnect into those friendships that have been there for so long. Because remember, it's probably part of the soul contract. Everyone's got their free will, but if they choose, you can be a light to your fellow human beings by owning who you are, by being in truth, and by letting your natural spark of the divine, which is joy and love and enthusiasm and passion, let that come out and shine, guys. Yeah. And just be really mindful of like the law of attraction and how the energy is putting you together with certain people. Like nothing is a coincidence. Everything has a cause and effect. So if you run into someone at the shops randomly, an old high school friend or someone that you associated with once, it's not a coincidence. It's for a reason. Perhaps you're like fertilizing their seed for them to grow, or there's a new reconnection because your vibration is meeting. And maybe there's a lesson there. Maybe there's a divine lesson for you to see and have a mirror and look at it and go, okay, what is this trying to teach me? Nothing is a coincidence. Everything's a synchronicity. So be aware of who you're running into, when you're running into, and why you're running into it. And always go back into your heart. Ask yourself, show me, teach me, guide me. What was that for? If there was a little bit of a disturbance in the energy. Or if it was positive, like reconnect with that love, like that beautiful soul. Obviously, there's a resonance there.
Yeah. And guys, embrace the new. I've had some new people come into my life. Let's call them new friends.
Yeah.
And remember, old friend or long friend doesn't necessarily equal good friend. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes they need to be dropped away. Not that there's a problem, but...
Not that you kick them off your Facebook or whatever. You just don't hang out with them as much anymore. You set your boundaries and... you know, the energy will protect you. It'll, you know, randomly things happen when we're not meant to see someone. They'll cancel on us or something, and we're like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. Let's just go with the flow here. You know, the energy's doing the heavy lifting for you if you let it.
And if you've moved into a new friendship recently that you really appreciate, and you've got a friend who you haven't known for a long time, but they're really important to you, let them know. Share that. Work on expressing your emotions to the people that you appreciate and value in your life more and more. In fact, perhaps there is a really good friend of yours that you would like to share this message with. Share this video. If you're not good at putting your words together, say, hey, listen to Pete and Roxy. This is kind of how I feel. Whatever it is.
I love you.
We'd always appreciate that. And of course, we love reading your comments. Like when you guys comment down below on these videos, we really appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, we'd always appreciate a like and subscribe if you feel called to. And we will be back again really soon with another video update for you.